Good day, everyone. My name is Ivan Slaksalan, and we are the Group 4. And today, we will be presenting our report about franchising, focusing on the biggest convenience store brands in the world. Before we start, here's the trivia. Uh, Alam ba natin na ang 7-Eleven is the, as in hindi siya 24/7, as in hanggang 11 p.m. lang siya ng gabi. Kaya kaya tinawag siya 7-Eleven, it's often 7 to 11 p.m. The 7-Eleven is one of the world's largest convenience store franchisors. It is known for its strong global presence, trusted brand, and proven business system. Company offers solid franchising opportunities supported by efficient operations, strong customer traffic, and continuous innovation in both products and technology. Because of the flexible store formats and stable business model, 7-Eleven has become a popular choice among the franchises in many countries. However, despite its strong brands, 7-Eleven also faces several changes. This includes the market saturation in some areas, complex supply chain requirements, increasing competition from other convenience stores, and delivery platforms and rising costs in delivery and rental. So, basically, ang 7-Eleven is like the biggest, pinakamalaking convenience store franchises sa buong mundo. It's super strong ng brand nila. Like, kahit saan, example na natin ito sa Ingoob, is kahit saan ka pumunta is may 7-Eleven. Maraming mga franchises is nagiging interested kasi stable, organized at supported yung franchise ng 7-Eleven. They also have consistent customers, mga mas maraming mga customers like students, mga workers na mga gusto ng convenience, pupunta sila dun sa 7-Eleven. Kasi mabilis yung operations, tapos hindi sila takot mag-innovate ng mga products, technologies, or other systems. Pero syempre, hindi lahat perfect when it comes to franchises. Maraming stores na minsan saturated masyado, mga complicated like sa supply chain requirements, matinding competition but other convenience stores and delivery apps. And syempre, mas mataas yung renta when it comes to franchisee, no? So in short, malakas yung brand ng isang isang 7-Eleven, but maraming challenges when it comes to managing the franchise. The franchise overview of the 7-Eleven has begun in 1927, which has grown into the world's most recognized convenience store chains. The company builds a reputation through innovation, 24/7 service, and a global network of the stores offering a quick and essential products. Its franchising model provides a strong support to franchises through comprehensive training, reliable supply chain systems, and technology-driven operations. 7-Eleven strategy focuses on a high-traffic location, consistent brand standards, and localized product offerings, ensuring the strong customers' demand and long-term franchise success. So, ang 7-Eleven is nagsimula pa back in 1927 sa Texas. May mga tapos from small ice drinks is naging isa sila sa pinaka makilalang convenience store chains sa buong mundo. Kaya sila naging successful because na super known sila sa innovation, ma-innovate sila. At tapos sila rin yung nagpakilala ng 24/7 service, no? Sila ang 7-Eleven. Like imagine dati is where pa yung mga store na nagbubukas ng 24/7, but today marami na ginagawa na nila normal because sa convenience. And marami rin mga tao is gising sa gabi and may mga ginagawa din sa gabi. When it comes to franchising, hindi nila na pababayaan na magbigay ng complete training, mga reliable supply chain support, mga tech-based operation, and yung strategy nila is pinaka very smart. Ano yung ano nila maganda yung strategy nila na pumili ng isang high traffic location, tapos they make sure na consistent yung mga brand standards na inaar nila. Pero at the same time, merong mga adjustment sa local market, like sa pag-customize ng products and sa pag depende sa area kung popular ba or hindi. And that's all.
7 located. So, ang 7-Eleven is located siya around the world na ay 84 4,541 stores sa end of 2023. So, ang Philippines na ay 50% of the 4,000 plus stores ang naka-franchise. Here are the list of store na franchise of 7-Eleven. On Asia or Southeast is na ay 68,192. The North America naman is na ay 15,192. Sa Europe, Middle East is na ay 382. Sa Oceania, Australia is na ay 767. While ang Japan is na ay 21,535. Ang Thailand is na ay 14,545. Ang South Korea is na ay 13,137. Ang Taiwan is na ay 6,858. While ang China naman is na ay 5,051. So ang Philippines is na ay 3,768 ka stores sa 7-Eleven. Ang Malaysia is na ay 2,566. Singapore is na ay 500. Ang Vietnam is na ay 99. Ang India is na ay 47. Cambodia is 82. In the North America o United States is na ay 12,670. Dayan ang Mexico is na ay 1,925. Canada is na ay 597. Europe or Middle East sa Denmark is na ay 174. Norway is 129. Sweden 79. Israel 8. Oceania or Australia is 767. So mao na ang mga stores sa 7-Eleven. Financial performance sa 7-Eleven. In 2024, 7-Eleven in the Philippines is naka-record siya og 93.5 billion system-wide sale. And the operating revenue niya is naka 88.7 billion with 13 to 14% annual growth. 7-Eleven is naka-net income siya sa 3.81 billion, supported by 3.2% same-store sales growth. The investing of 7-Eleven has 5.6 billion for 2025 expansion, upgrades, and logistics. In 2025, reported nga na ay 23.6 billion sales while 6,000.8 million net income. Affected by higher costs, strategic more include expanding costs, recycling ATM, and strong dividend payout reflecting a healthy financial position.
Operational performance. So we have A, franchise satisfaction and retention rates. So 7-Eleven has high franchise satisfaction because of its strong brand, steady sales, and reliable support system. So most franchises stay long-term, resulting in high retention and continuous store expansion. So next is B, training and support provided. So the company or 7-Eleven provides full training on store operations, inventory, customer service, and finance. So franchisees also receive ongoing support through field consultants, marketing assistance, and 24/7 technical help. So next is C, operational metrics and benchmark. 7-Eleven monitors key metrics such as daily sales, inventory turnover, customer traffic, gross margin, and store profitability to ensure consistent performance across all branches. Marketing and sales. A, marketing strategies and campaigns. 7-Eleven uses social media ads, CLIQQ rewards, seasonal promos, bundles, and collaborations to increase customer engagement and store traffic. B, sales performance and growth rate. So 7-Eleven earned 82 billion pesos in 2023 and 93.8 billion pesos and 24. So showing a strong 13.8 annual growth rate driven by store expansion and high demand. C. Leading generation and conversion rates. So the company received around 3,000 to 4,000 franchise inquiries yearly, with about 200 plus new franchise stores, giving an estimated 5 to 7% conversion rate.
Challenges of 7-Eleven. So, ang 7-Eleven has a lot of challenges due like they're facing super strong competitions from other convenience stores, local shop, fast food chains, and even supermarkets. So, tungod na, customers have many choices so diretso sa 7-Eleven. Plus, taas pod ilang rent og staffing cost. So, nag-markup sila sa products which affects the buying decisions of customers. And another challenge is the changing of preference of people. Nowadays, more customers wants healthier food, pero ang 7-Eleven is known more for quick snacks and ready-to-eat items, so medyo nag-adjust pa sila. They also have internal issues like employee turnover, security risk, and their stores sizes are usually small, so limited ang products and service na kaya nila i-offer. And lastly, affected po sila by economic factors like tariffs and cost pressures. So daghan gid sila obstacles. So ang 7-Eleven needs to be in prime locations. Sobra ka mahal ang rent, and if mahal ang rent, they need higher sales para mubawi sa, so medyo challenging siya. Most 7-Eleven stores have almost the same products, so they should mag-stand out like supermarkets or cafes na they can offer unique items. People now want faster service, healthier options, and more choices, but 7-Eleven stores are small. So, limited yun ang inventory nila. Kung na-inflation or supplies to shortage, affected dayon sila kay everyday items ilang ginabaligya. For the opportunities in 7-Eleven, daghan man pod ways for 7-Eleven to grow. For example, they can use more technology like mobile checkout and automation para mas convenient sa ilang customers. They can also expand their food options like more fresh food and exclusive products to attract more people. Another opportunity is partnership and co-branding, like when they team up with other brands to bring in new products or services. That can help them gain more customers. They can also expand globally para mas dako ang market nila. And since many people now are health conscious, pwede sila mag-target og healthier products and sustainable practices. Doing that can make the brand stronger and more appealing sa modern consumers. 7-Eleven can improve their apps and reward system para ang customer magstay loyal like points, discount, or exclusive items. They can create new free food items or collaborate with famous food brands. This will make people go to 7-Eleven just to try those exclusive products. Pwede sila mag-add og bill payment, pick-up counters, parcel lockers, or mini seatings areas. This makes them more convenient compared to competitors. If they use eco-friendly packaging or energy-efficient stores, mas attractive sila to Gen Z and millennials. Pwede po sila mag-open bigger 7-Eleven stores with more food options or smaller kiosk types for busy areas. 7-Eleven has both major challenges and big opportunities. Ilang challenges came from competition, high cost, and changing customers' needs, but their opportunities came from technology expansion, innovation, and sustainability. If they adapt well, they can really strengthen their brand and stay on top of the convenience store market. For example,
Conclusion for 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is successful as a global convenience store brand because it's focused to being easily accessible to customers anytime. The products stores offers quick service and essential products making is a reliable options for people with busy lifestyles. It also adapts to needs such as countries as offerings local snacks, payments option and service. By using technology like mobile apps, delivery service, and cashless payments and systems, 7-Eleven improves the customer experience. These strategies help 7-Eleven stay competitive and maintain long-term success in the retail industry.
So last but not the least, my topic is appendices. First of all, the chart gikan sa 2021 padulong sa 2030. So mao niya nang iyang online grocery market gikan sa pagka 2021 gamay pa siya padulong sa pagka 2030 dako na iyang online grocery market. So next is ang tulo ka franchise testimonial story, and last is ang next is success story. Muna ang success story. Last is the marketing materials and collateral. So muna ang yang marketing materials. So that's all. Thank you.